Alrighty, welcome back to DIY, starting off with number 19, Salmonella be like. What is that? Is that batter? What? Is this, wait, is that is that bread? Is it a brownie? Is this savory or sweet? Okay, it must be sweet, right? Strawberries, brownies. What is that? Is it cream? I'm just confused. I feel like maybe I missed an introduction here before this video started playing and I need some more info as to why am I using eggshells in order to hold batter or cream or something instead of just, I don't know, putting it into a bowl. And why am I filling up a Coke bottle with it? All right, well, I'm sure it's 5-minute crafts and I'm sure it has 5 million views at least. So here we are. Just why? Just, it slowly gets a little bit closer to skin color as you get towards the center. That you just have a real nice seam right down there. Also, it's got that, the knitted look. It's so strange in that context. I don't know, knitting when it comes to like your main garment, top or bottom, it's weird. It seems like more of an accessory kind of thing. Fashion advice from Jordan, okay? I know you come here for fashion advice because I'm so fashionable in my black t-shirts or Creeper Aman t-shirts and black pants or green shorts. I haven't done the green shorts in a while. I know I'm super off-brand. Works for like a scarf, an accessory, not for like your main thing, and especially not when you have a, matching skin-colored seam right there at the back. I'd say that's maybe a faux pas. Stainless steel claws. These claws seal things. I mean, it looks like that will very well demonetize someone. You can play Wolverine. Can I strap them on my feet to aerate my yard? Can I comb my dog with these? Are they good for roasting hot dogs? There's so many uses for this, honestly. You could use them for climbing a snowy mountain, for example. All right, rather than having the axes, this is really the next level way to do it. You're doing 200 IQ plays here. All these people, they're having to hold on to these axes, use crampons. Instead, they could just Wolverine their way to the top of the mountain. I'm sure that nobody has thought of that before and turned the idea down because of some logistical issues with it. No, it's just they didn't think of it. You're the first, and you've come up with a truly exceptional thing here that you should go on Shark Tank for, get some funding, refine the design, and soon you'll corner the market for ice climbing. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. This is the most ghetto short I have ever forking seen, apparently. Is that a pool tube? Are you making a Twizzler of pool floaty tubes? Is that actually what you're doing here? Because I want to see the outcome. That's what you're doing, right? It's a mega pool floaty tube? No? Wait, is this supposed to be like a support? Oh my God. Bravo, it's actually brilliant. I love this. This is actually kind of cool. I don't know, man. Maybe you just want some really, really authentic Greek-looking pillar in order to support your plant. But to actually get one shipped over from Greece can be pretty expensive. That's a heavy thing, heavy piece of stone. So you can just this is some movie prop 101 here. All right, whenever you see things in movies that look like they're actually made of stone or ceramic and very expensive, in many cases, I'm sure they are made in a similar fashion to this, because you, as the viewer of the movie, you're not touching anything in the set. All right, you're just looking at it, and if it looks passable, then it's fine. Why bother to make something super heavy if you can make it out of foam? So many things are made of foam. It makes it so much easier to do. This should be an instructional movie prop making video, not a DIY at home. My brother and sister-in-law came across this gem while house hunting. Classic transparent bathroom door. I mean, we seem to be experiencing a common theme between this subreddit and crappy design when it comes to these, at least the ones in public restrooms. They have a little bit of like blurring. They've got that film on it rather than it just being like, here, enjoy your completely clear glass cubicle for taking a poop. Everyone will be able to see you. It's the exhibitionist bathroom. Maybe there's some blinds at the top. I'm reserving hope that maybe you cut those off of the image just to give extra dramatic effect for karma here on this subreddit. But if not, you should be comfortable with your house guests, right? You shouldn't be letting people into your house who you're not comfortable with letting see you poop. All right, let's just go with that. Why? Because bigger than before. Okay, 5-minute crafts. Here we go. We got the official watermark. Wait one day. Oh yeah, dude, it dissolves the eggshell off. We did this in science class growing up. It's actually pretty cool. Bigger than before. I like how that's just the caption. Bigger than before. Cool. It's cool because it's bigger. Wait one day. Okay, what's gonna happen? Now it's smaller, and also osmosis. Now maple syrup has gone into the egg because osmosis, and now put into another fluid, and then it's gonna osmosify. This is a very dedicated thing. Wait, like we've already waited 3 days at this point. Now you have a blue osmosis egg. Bigger than before. That's the end too. The moral of the story is we don't really care about anything else. Yeah, the colors might have changed because osmosis, but it's bigger than before. Found my first wild scorpion? Huh, surprise your guests. Open a chicken in half, add crab legs and a sausage tail. That's a face hugger right there. Yeah, I would be horrified if I was presented with that, but not bad for Halloween, I guess. There was actually a scorpion right over there the other day. First time it's ever made it here. Usually, if I find them, they're in my garage. Then I found one that made it to the middle floor last year. It always happens in summer. Summer is when the scorpions come out. Or come in, I should say. First time it's here. So they're working their way down, and it's kind of scary. They've like just progressively over the years, they've become smarter. I don't like it. It's a bark scorpion, which apparently can be not fun if it stings you. Like, it's not lethal, but it'll hurt really badly, and you gotta get treatment for it. So, not looking forward to that happening. I'd name it Stoolie. Sounds like something you might, I don't know, give a name in the new Toy Story or something. Okay. It doesn't have anything to do with like a stool, that like a poop stool though. We have had a little bit of poop reference here, so. Huh. You making stilts? Oh, it's gonna be a stool that looks like it's got legs and it walks and or something like that, right? Is that what's a stool friend? That's the title. Stool friend. Oh, you're gonna make it wear clothes. God, I can't. Oh God. Wait, why is the butt facing upwards though? That's kind of scary a little bit. That's not how butts are supposed to work. All right, and then we got some pants. Very nice, very, very good. You had some shoes. It's kind of scary, but kind of cute at the same time. I don't know what to make of it. Concrete and horseshoe kettlebell found at Goodwill in Sweet Home, Alabama. It's a DIY, very, very heavy kettlebell. It doesn't have a weight marked on it though, which, you know, kind of screw up your workout routine if you have to guess. How much are they trying to charge? $6 for a hunk of concrete someone put a horseshoe into. I wonder if that horseshoe has any rebar like below it so that it's kind of hooked in there, or if enough of this, you know, the exercise where you kettlebell swing, enough of that and eventually you are basically just going to be throwing a wrecking ball at your wall. So it's a bit of a potential hazard, but you know, it's part of the thrill. Tried to hang the curtain rod above my front door yesterday. Didn't realize what I'd done until I stepped back. It's not even DIY. That's just you made a boo-boo. I'll tell you, you've made a very good lock, right? It's an extra layer of security in there. Sure, they could always break the window if they're trying to come into the house. They're really desperate to do so, I suppose, but it gives an extra layer of protection. You're gonna need a longer curtain, and also probably mount it up top. And you're just gonna be walking through a curtain every time you open your door. Does it retract? Oh my God, how many packs of Skittles did that require? Oh, they're like so condensed and stuff. That just must be overwhelming Skittle taste in every bite. You can't really lick it because eventually it's gonna heat up a little bit from room temperature. And at room temperature, it's gonna get all gross. You just have to kind of eat it at that point. Can you imagine just munching into a gigantic Skittle thing? I made a drill-powered ice cream cone spinner that I thought this sub would enjoy. What purpose could you possibly have for a spinning ice cream cone thing? I'm very confused, but did you 3D print that? It's kind of cool that you actually had to like model that out or something. And I mean, I guess it allows you to lick more evenly. It's like a pottery wheel, but for ice cream that just goes a little bit too fast to, I guess it functions. You know what? Never mind. I doubted you, and I shouldn't have. Because who doesn't want to eat ice cream with a drill and get ice cream all over the drill, which will get inside the drill and definitely lubricate it so it lasts longer. About 15 years ago, I got drunk and nicked a security camera. All right, I guess you're past the statute of limitations, so that's good. The next day, I gutted it and put a light bulb in. It's been stowed away ever since until today. Huh. You know, whenever Pixar is planning on redesigning their logo, or maybe it's a Pixar movie that's about burglars or something like that, they can change the light to your security camera lights. That must have been I suppose if you run away with the camera, then, you know, you're not taking into account that it probably stores it to an external hard drive. It's not stored in the camera itself, so you were probably on camera, and I guess they just decided not to pursue you. They're just like, we've never seen somebody actually steal the camera. This is a new one. We're not really sure what to make of it. He must have been a weird night. We'll just let him go. We'll just not bother with this one. This paperweight was clearly made with hot glue gun abuse. I found it on my grandfather's desk after he passed. Apparently, I made it when I was 4. DIY the feels. That totally looks like something I would have made when I was 4 years old. There's this thing at my grandma's house. It was framed in like a beautiful like crystal box up above the dining table, and it was this thing I made when I was like 2 or 3 years old with the help of whatever the teacher at preschool. It was like a paper plate that had a face with like buttons and pipe cleaner eyebrows. And then it was like paper that was coming out of the plate, like to as arms, like this, and then hands that were just coming out, that were just like slits in the paper, as if it was supposed to be like a hug. And there's like, it's me hugging grandma. It's the wonkiest thing ever, but she had it there. She had it there forever. Like since I gave it to her. It was up there for 20 some odd years. Yep. DIY in the feels, man. DIY in the feels. Just take a rock and attach some stuff to it. You know, it's got the function of the paperclip too, in case you need that. Very, very practical. When you want the person overtaking behind you to have a heart attack. It's gotta be not legal, dude. You can't do that to people. You can't do that to people. Like, you come around the other truck and you're like, God dang it, there's a truck in this lane. For a second, you just have a heart attack that you've like somehow made it on to a 2-lane highway, one in each direction, and you're like, you're passing, and there's a truck coming at you. Oh no, you can't, bro. That's horrible. I would actually, like, your heart would just, oh my God, you would actually freak the hell out for a second. Slam on the brakes. Someone rear ends you. Like, that's asking for problems. Please don't do that. Please don't. Like, it's kind of funny, but also, please don't do that. It's funny until somebody gets demonetized because of it. Imagine running into your in-laws while wearing these. I don't know what that is. I have no, what is this? I wouldn't know what this is. I have no idea what a thing like that. It kind of looks like something maybe you'd use to massage your shoulder, maybe. Something like that. It kind of looks like one of those. Which yeah. No, I mean, I can't think of anything else that might be used for, ever. Just like after you're done with the gym, you just want to let off some steam a little bit, so you just use it on your shoulder. This mailbox. What in the trailer trash heck am I looking at, and why the fuck is it plugged in? You know, sometimes you order some food from Amazon, and you want it to be ready by the time you pick it out from your mailbox, okay? It has its usage. Amazon, they give you that nice package, the easy packaging, all right? Rather than the plastic stuff that you have to tear open with an X-Acto knife and then it cuts your finger. They give you that easy microwavable food packaging, so it's just, skips a step, goes right in for delivery, and then you can eat it. You just take it right, auto detects it, starts the timer, proximity sensor knows when you're getting home, and then you just have food fresh and ready in your mailbox. Who doesn't want that? My mom tried to make a cane for my dad. Why is there a nail sticking out down there? Like, I'm super confused by that whole part. Like, why did you need that there? This is just one piece of wood, right? Did you need to put that nail in? Is that necessary? Are you like, honey, you never know when somebody is gonna look at you like you're a vulnerable old man and you're gonna have to be able to defend yourself somehow, and they'll never expect the cane to have a nail in it.